Can you hear me? Oh my God. Excellent connection. We are live. All right. Sweet. Trying to get settled, but let me grab my dog. Hold on. Bro. Chill. All right. I spent all my time getting ready for the stream, and I can close out and queue. I don't want that. I don't want that. Don't want that. All right, I think I did it all in this chart. All right, so this is what I got so far. I think, where did it go? Here we go. Well, we're not doing this. We kind of had this drawn out earlier. Gio and I were fucking around with this idea because we were just playing in this range, and we needed to break out of it in order for this not to happen. I think he posted that. I can't remember if he did or not. So I can delete it. Let's see. Let's go to like the daily because it shows that uptrend a little bit better. So remember my uptrend line? Here we are. And we still have a ways to go. I can't believe it's still so far away. But, you know, I mean, shit, we can get all the way up to 78 and be okay without looking at some sort of retrace. But that's all that this is. It's just an uptrend supply line. So when we get into all-time highs like this, okay, and this is pretty much the only thing that you can use is fibs, okay? And that's at least that's all I know, unless there's some other shit out there that I am not accustomed to or have heard about it. But you know, we got the high, the old high, okay, the old all-time high to the low, and that's what we use, fibs. And then we have our local levels, you know, our local shit that we're doing on the lower time frames, you know, the 15-minute, 30-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute, whatever. But this is our next stop right here, 80K. Well, 80K psychological is going to be our next stop, just like 75 was. And it took a day, you know, to get over 75. It's going to take roughly the same amount of time at 80K. Every 10,000, so 70K, 80K, those are a lot tougher resistance to get through, okay? And they're stronger support too. And you know, every 5,000, so the 5,000, 75,000, that was pretty tough. It took us a couple of days, but the all-time high was really close by there too. So, you know, we were what, 73 and some change. So we've been fucking around at that level for, you know, for a while. So I just, you know, I wanted to go live because it's my first time and nobody's in chat telling me how terrible I'm doing yet. So, you know, this is just my first run to go live, and it was kind of a crazy day for me for work and shit. So I hustled home. I hadn't eaten all day. It's like 2 p.m. my time. So I kind of hustled a little bit. I don't really have anything to go off of, really. And there's only 4 of you guys, which is great. I'm happy at least people showed up. So this in Geo calls them magical lines and all that stuff, but I mean there really isn't any other targets other than psychological levels: 70K, 75, 80K, 85. Um, so here's where we are, and this is, other than 80K, this is going to be another level. Once we get through 80 and here, let's see if I got it marked out. I don't. So we go to our fib and we start adding levels. We got the 1618, 1414. 1414 is 84, 1618. That's usually what we shoot for, 1618, or the 1.786, but that's not usually a thing, and it's not usually even plotted. The 1618 is a very key level, and it's, look at that, right at 90K, almost 89,440. So like I said, we're going to make our levels, we're going to create them on the way up, but I'm assuming we're probably going to have some sort of issue here because, after I drew this, then I started seeing other people have it on their charts also, which kind of was a bit of a bummer. I thought I was the only one, but no, there's a lot of smart people out there also. So anyways, this up channel, this supply line right here is going to be a problem depending on where we start fucking with it. 78, the next daily candle, 78, it's right around 78K, 78.2 area. I'd be shocked if we get up there today, but then I wouldn't. And then, like I said, fib levels: 1272, 1414, 1618. That's it. So, what else? Let's see what market cipher looks like. Where is that? Not there. Four-hour. Let's look at the 30-minute. I think we totally killed the div. No, we didn't. Maybe. It could possibly be one. That if that 30-minute red dot confirms and we start heading down, then I would start to feel a little iffy if we're going to go much higher for a little while. I got to do something here real quick. I got to do something on my iPad. All right, so if y'all can let me know how the quality is, that would be awesome. Like, is it still like when the quality is when we're streaming in Discord? Is it shit? Is it okay? You're not in chat. You got to turn off price. Why? Some of those numbers I never used. Yeah. I'll show you how to use a fib. So this fib is from the all-time high, the old all-time high. Okay. On the daily, you might as well go off the daily to the low. Okay, and it's going to open. Here's your fib tool right here. Actually, it's in my favorites. It's usually right over here. Okay. Start at the top, go to the bottom, and then this will pop up. Go to the little wheel, and then start marking off your ticks. Change your colors. Do whatever rainbow shit colors you guys want to use, and that's it. You can extend it right, like I do sometimes, but then sometimes you don't, or left, whatever. Why didn't it go left? Weird. Oh, it went right and left. Okay. So that's it. When we're in all-time high areas like we are, then that's what we use. And there isn't anything else that we use unless, that I know of. I mean, shit, we create order blocks on the way up. We got SFP levels. Um, I don't know how much longer are we going to keep going up. Market Cipher can possibly help us with that. 30-minute looks interesting. I would be looking for a short around here, honestly. 15-minute, yeah. 45-minute money flow is crazy. 90 minutes coming up. See, these are the time frames that start scaring me a little bit because on the 150-minute, we're just now getting up into the green. And usually when that happens, we just see ya. I do have the 256-minute plotted. It's a little over 4 hours. And I got stopped out in profit, so I'm okay there. 4 hours weird. Money, no, that's 256, sorry. I don't know, man. That doesn't look great. It really doesn't. 1 hour. 1 hour looks good. 2 hour, probably just now into the green, yeah. We could have some short-term pain, some lower time frame fuckery, and then some ranging, and then up again. 3 hour money flow is coming up slowly. 4 hour looks same as a 256. 6 hour. Money flow is just coming up. 8 hour. These momentum waves are good. I mean, shit, the momentum waves are just erect like a green dildo. 10 hour. Same thing. 12 hour. I've already looked at these, so I know what they all look like. It's just everything's up. 2-day green dot printing. 3-day, we should be closing tomorrow. Yeah, green dot printing. 4-day, red dot went away as expected from yesterday. 5-day erect. 6-day. All right, let's go over. Maybe we can do that that other indicator that I called gay before. Give you guys a little peek at this. All right, so we got the 30-minute. 30 minutes overextended, that's for sure. So these are like momentum or whatever you want to call it. What does that guy call it that gave me this? I can't remember. But I like to look at it on the higher time frames, like the 3-day, 3-day, 4-day, 5-day. They give me a really big indication of what's happening here. So there's something, there's a correlation between these lines and all of this, these green lines. They got the blue LSMA, and then you got your red line and your green line, and then these almost act like money flow, but all the higher time frames look ridiculous. If a certain line is over a certain level, then you can expect price to go up to these Bollinger Bands, and they are expanding. So that's only going to allow price to go up, really, and that's the resistance. So when these get to certain levels, like look at these, the blue and the green and the red is just pointing straight up. And when you go back and look at when that happens, I mean, this is just insanity, really. Even with this coming down here until it gets to this 50 line, the number 50, and then these, like when we start getting into this negative territory down here, And then these green, this green starts coming down, then you can start seeing, pullbacks and stuff like that. But this is, and we're so high up here with, I want to call this gray box thing with momentum. And this obviously is the 9-day. So 10-day, same thing. 11-day, 12-day is going to probably be erect. Yeah. So the 12-day is going to, we're getting a new 12-day candle tomorrow. So this is not going to change. And as you can see, just like the other, there's a better instance of it. What am I on here? Is this Bybit? Yeah, so Bitstamp shows me better information on this stuff. Yeah, there we go. So you can see what happens. And then if we go over to when we were going up to 20K, I mean, it was insanity. We could see something like that. And it could just be getting started, Crazy to think about that. But the lower time frame stuff on these things is like, I can't use it. There's too much shit here. So the guy that made this, there's some pictures floating around about his setup, and he's got walls like a room, like a bedroom sized room that has like 3 walls of TVs. There's got to be like 60 TVs in that room that he uses for this shit. And he's got Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, some of the lower cap coins on there that he switches back and forth to. But fuck it, it's got to be so hot in there. I mean, Jesus Christ, how much power does he use? So anyway, what am I expecting in what am I expecting? So I'm expecting us to hit here, okay, over probably I'm expecting 85K within I'm gonna say by either the end of the year or early Q1, like January, 85. And then we're going to come down to where we are now, roughly 70, 71. Test out support. Test this shit out here. So make our way up and then come down. And then by the end of next year, this time next year, we should see, I'm going to say, let's pull some more fibs. There's 109, 2414. 2618, that might be 125, 114. Yeah, that could be the end. Right here. Somewhere around October. I'll even mark it out. There we go. That's the target, fellas and ladies, if there are any. So it'll look something like this. Probably hit that, come down a little bit. Hit that. Make our way down a little bit. And then come on back up, bust through it, support, boom, fuck around, and then like, I'm going to say 71 right there. And then from there, we're going to go not straight up, but repeat, rinse and repeat the process. So in a year from now, oh my God, Lincoln, that's enough. Let's see, let's do, I don't know, this is stupid. I'm just wasting everybody's time. You get the picture. All right, thanks guys. I gotta bounce. I appreciate it. I really do. I'll be way more prepared on the next one, but I appreciate you guys taking the time to be here.